It's the second of 3 Eagle models from Eaglemoss. This is the Eagle Laboratory. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another Space 1999 Eaglemoss HeroCollector Master Replicas distributioned model and magazine review kit. This is the Eagle Laboratory from Space 1999. A couple of little things on the box here I noticed. These come sealed, they come with a big sticker on there, and the biggest problem with it, when you peel it off and you're trying to get all the sticky which is all left over, is you get something like that. And I hate when things are like that. So the box itself, yep, standard art, nice logo from the Space 1999. Jerry Anderson, great. Brian Johnson, absolutely immense model designer and builder. So I think he actually passed away not long since, I'm not sure. See that? I hate this. Absolutely detest this. It just lips in too much, I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. So another magazine in here. I'm not quite sure if this is going to be the same, because I thought maybe they'd have changed that to being red, with it being a red box. But let's have a look at the magazine. Might be a quick flick through the magazine and then go, so do the, yes, because it's just the standard transporter. Okay, so maybe they don't have, if you haven't watched the other one, then this does look Moonbase Alpha 2 Eagle 1. Yeah, lift engines in the middle. They'll have the, because I corrected myself on thinking that the centre section with magnetised nuclear dump, booster rocket, which is what they haven't done variation. They have done this one with this is the first one we did, which is a standard Eagle, that's all we ever saw. The other one's kind of had an airlock on the side, which made it look more beefier, which is what this one is coming up very, very soon. So yeah, we have got the same magazine as the first one. Yeah, it's a magnetic latch there for that, but it's not actually a magnetic latch, because I thought this pod would come off, but it doesn't. In reality, the model does. There's Brian Johnson. Shows off the fruits of his labour. Breakaway was the first episode of Space 1999. I mean, it is such an iconic ship. It's ridiculously good. It is exactly the same magazine, because that shouldn't have that in there. Also, it shouldn't be blue. Actually, they didn't have the time to do extra ones, different magazines. Just chuck it all in. You're not going to buy one? No. If you're a nerd like me, you're going to buy all 3. Thank you. That's a good little catchphrase, that. So, let's open this up. Cardboard's a little bit iffy, but I just thought then for a second maybe it's going to be exactly the same ship inside. Base, again, doesn't have a number on there. It's just the Space 1999 logo, Eagle Laboratory, which is good, so at least I've got that. Again, it just sits on top of when it's displayed. So again, the size difference is, it's the same size, but probably very same size as a Dinky toy. If any of you had one of those or have retroly bought one from wherever, so be it. It's not completely level. But the thing with the difference between the other one and this is these 2 airlock parts they put on the model afterwards. So they made the door a lot further, polystyrene, a lot further out, so you can get in, airlock, and then get into the spaceship more security. But it makes it a bulkier ship. The pads are actually different as well. The landing pads are a lot thinner on the other one. Maybe they thought they'll do that differently because it's a bigger, wider shuttle. Well, wider pod. So let's get you in a little bit. Let's get this on the table again like I did last time. So less wobbling of my hands. There we go. Nice. So there's a cockpit. Thrusters on top. Probably also on the sides as well. There's all scaffolding coming down, the superstructure coming down to the transport pod, well, the laboratory pod. There's obviously different stuff inside, but that was obviously different set dressings and stuff for the series. If you ever watch this, I think I'm not sure if it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime or Sky or whatever really, but it is definitely a show to watch, because it is pretty good. But it's also it's dated quite badly as well. But there are 2 series. It's not a difficult, well, for me it was difficult because I was trying to remember the series when I was back as a kid. But yeah, it's definitely brought back quite a lot of memories watching it. More base alpha there, a logo. More thrusters on this thing than you can shake a hoof at. Yeah. Immense detail on this. A little bit of yeah, thingy work, but absolutely immense detail on these. That dirt, no. All the rockets at the back. I mean, these were wired up. All the piping. Fun fact: most of the piping on these was actually practical, so they could push out like a fire extinguisher to make it look like these are boosting away. They weren't like a Star Trek where it glowed. There was like more of a fire extinguisher sort of gas coming out of the back end and then make it like it's going sort of thing. So that was more practical effects that they did for these instead of lighting or other things that probably didn't look right. It's just the Thunderbird sort of Jerry Anderson way of doing the explosions and doing all the actual pyrotechnics and stuff, which is great. That's how we did it. I mean, nowadays everything would be CGI, or properly nowadays it'd be immense CGI, because there's some absolutely amazing yeah, even the fan-based stuff. I might do a video on the fan-based CGI lately. There's Trek Culture did one on, there's a website and I've forgot what it's called, Toy, I think it is, and they basically redone certain bits that wasn't actually in the motion picture for Star Trek with Spock and with Yeoman, she were in the cage. At least there's an actress that looks very much like her, and they've dubbed over certain bits. But I don't get how they do these sort of things. It's just immense. Even the spaceship battles from other creators out there. I do need to do a video and set myself up to do one, because there's so much amazing stuff which just needs massively plug-in for the sci-fi sort of genre of the ships, or even for the content. I mean, some of the acting's a little bit, yeah, fine. It's no problem. It's people in the garages, in the sheds, in the little areas they can get, doing what they love. And it's amazing some of the storylines that they do. Some of them are a little bit more iffy than that, but some of the special effects, I don't get how they do it. Literally, I commented on somebody's video, just how do you do this? Literally, it's like, oh, I just do this. I just put it on that and I do this. Done. Sounds so easy, but it just looks so realistic. It looks almost sometimes better than having a physical model in your hand. It's just ridiculous. And that with the Toy videos, the 7.4, what it's called, and it has got Leonard Nimoy. It's got somebody playing the part who looks very similar-ish to him, but they've overlaid a deepfake of his face, but it looks so realistic. Unbelievably so realistic. And then there's not a single flaw in it. I don't know where they're going with that, but we'll do a video on that, I think. Hopefully I'll convince myself to do one. So this is probably my favourite one, the Laboratory Pod, the Eagle. It's a lot bigger, would display really. Hey, polystyrene everywhere. Yes, some nice design elements. Looking back to the Dinky toy, the Dinky got it absolutely spot on straight away. It was quite ridiculous. It wasn't as much detailed as this, but I suppose you could have just got some marker pens and some whatever else and done it yourself with the Dinkies. Personally, I prefer mine to be player worn. I'd never buy one of these that people are doing nowadays and just redone them and repainted them and stuff. I'd probably attempt to do it myself if I could get one. A couple of bell housings are off, like that one there. It's a little bit loose off of there. It's glued in place wrong, but I think I'm going to leave it because it might look like the bell housing would move, so you can get a little bit of a movement to try and land. So I'm going to leave that as is. I know they're supposed to be straight down, but taking them off would potentially maybe break them, and I don't want to do that. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that one. If I get the one with the boosters, I will put a video out as soon as possible, because it'll be the same as the other one. So ignore these two side pods on the side here, and there's a big booster on the back. This is the thing with the Eagles. They were so plug, off, on, done, sorted. Very, yeah. So it's quite easily to construct a certain one. I bet you could probably disconnect and put two together and make like a convoy sort of train sort of thing of them. But it's not what they did in the series, not what the actual ship needed to be. I mean, they never had transport. Well, they did actually a couple of episodes, they did a couple of transporters, but not in the timeline that we had this. But these are just the way they're getting off the planet and then back onto Moonbase Alpha. So there. Hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Consider being a Patreon and consider a donation to the channel. It helps. It would help out me no end to try and get the channel even more going than what it is. There's about 4,000 subscribers at the moment, which is nice. I really want more than that. It's been quite a while doing this. And yeah, it would be nice if we're a lot bigger channel than what we are, so I can get more of these out for you and we can do a lot more stuff. That in mind, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.